Attention passionate Cleveland, BROWNS. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Cleveland Browns' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave division rivals stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Cleveland Browns fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Cleveland, BROWNS. Let's get to the news. When you think about the Cleveland Browns and the upcoming seasons, it's impossible not to be excited about the potential of what's coming ahead. And folks, I've got some news that might just shake up the AFC North and give the Browns a serious boost in their quest for another Super Bowl appearance. It's about the new face of the franchise taking the field, and what he's bringing with him in terms of style, confidence, and most importantly, performance. We're talking about Shedeur Sanders, a name that's been making waves, not just for his talent, but for how he's showing up and making a statement long before the game even begins. Now, Cleveland fans, you know how important it is to make a statement, especially when you're trying to establish a new era. Shedeur Sanders arrived at Cleveland Stadium on November 30, 2025, and let's just say, he didn't just walk in like any rookie. No, sir. He stepped off the bus with a look that combined swagger, legacy, and a whole lot of confidence. The kind of confidence that makes you sit up and pay attention, especially when you see a young quarterback not just ready to play, but ready to make history. And this wasn't just about his game on the field. It was about making a statement before the first snap was even taken. Fans immediately picked up on it. Shedeur was wearing a custom Nike hoodie that was nothing short of a masterpiece. It had images of his face on both the front and back, blending his identity with his legacy. And if that wasn't enough, he was rocking his dad's iconic Nike Air Diamond Turf 2 sneakers. That's right, the shoes that Deion Sanders made legendary in the NFL and in the world of sports. That's a bold move, and it shows Shedeur isn't here just to follow in footsteps. He's here to carve his own path while honoring the legacy that came before him. It's a message that he's not here to blend in, he's here to stand out. The Browns' new quarterback was making it clear that he's a brand in himself, and he's here to leave a mark. Some folks might not like all this flash and style. You know how some fans are about players making bold fashion statements or carrying a certain attitude. But the truth is, many Browns fans appreciate it. They see that this isn't just about looking good. It's about showing that Shedeur is confident, proud of his roots, and ready to lead. His arrival at Cleveland Stadium was more than just a pre-game walk. It was an entrance that set the tone for what's to come. And let's be honest, in today's NFL, style and confidence go hand in hand with success. When a young QB shows up like that, it's a sign that he's not just focused on talent, but also on commanding respect from everyone around him. Now let's talk about the shoes, because that's where things really got interesting. Shedeur debuted the Nike Air Diamond Turf 2 Retro Fire Red before the game, a sneaker that's loaded with history and significance. This isn't just any old pair of kicks. These are shoes that Deion Sanders himself wore during his prime, during his days with the 49ers and Cincinnati Reds. This particular model was first released back in 1994, and it's become a symbol of Deion's legacy in both football and baseball. Shedeur wearing these sneakers before a game at Cleveland Stadium wasn't just about style. It was about making a statement that he's here to carry on that legacy and elevate it to new heights. It's a bold move, especially with the sneakers' official release scheduled for spring 2026. But Sanders wasn't waiting for that. No, he wanted the world to see that he's already in sync with the greatness that his father represented. The reaction from the fans and the wider sports world was immediate. The pictures spread across social media like wildfire. Fans shared images of Sanders walking into the stadium, sneakers glinting under the lights, exuding confidence. Nike even jumped in on the hype, posting a simple yet powerful caption, "Only a matter of time." That's all it took to capture the energy around Sanders' arrival. Nike isn't just celebrating his style, they're endorsing his emergence as a serious NFL talent. They see what Cleveland fans already know: this kid has the potential to be special, and he's making sure everyone knows it. When the game finally began, Sanders proved that he's more than just a style icon, he's a real competitor. He completed 16 of 25 passes for 149 yards, tossing one touchdown and avoiding costly mistakes. Sure, the Browns lost 26-8 to the 49ers, but what stood out wasn't the final score. It was Sanders' poise, his calmness under pressure, and the way he carried himself on the field. Despite being sacked 3 times and losing 34 yards on those hits, he kept his composure, never panicking or forcing plays. His final quarterback rating was a solid 93.6, a clear sign that he's got the skills and the mental toughness to succeed at the highest level. And Cleveland fans, you know how important that is. We've seen quarterbacks come and go, but a young player with that kind of poise and confidence can be the spark that ignites a new era for the Browns. This game marked more than just a debut, it was a statement. Sanders' combination of style and substance turned a simple home game into a full-blown showcase. When he stepped into the tunnel after the game, the message was loud and clear. This kid is ready to take command of the field, and he's here to own his spotlight. Browns fans, let's be real, the future looks bright with Shedeur leading the charge. His arrival signals a new chapter, one where the Browns are not just competing but contending at the highest level, with a quarterback who has both the skills and the swagger to back it up. Now I want to talk a little about how this fits into the bigger picture for the Browns. Cleveland has been building something special. The team's defense has been playing tough, the running game is solid, and now with Shedeur Sanders stepping into the spotlight, the offense gets a boost of energy and confidence. We've seen flashes of potential from other quarterbacks in recent years, but Sanders brings a new level of excitement and leadership. His style, his confidence, and his ability to stay cool under pressure are exactly what the Browns need to push forward in a tough AFC North. Looking ahead, fans should get ready for some exciting times. Shedeur isn't just here to look good or make headlines. He's here to win games and help Cleveland make a real run at the postseason and beyond. The AFC North is always a battleground, with the Ravens, Bengals, and Steelers fighting tooth and nail for supremacy. But if Sanders maintains this level of confidence and keeps developing his game, the Browns could be the team to beat sooner than we think. The division is wide open, and with a young star like Shedeur leading the way, Cleveland has all the ingredients to turn some heads and make a deep playoff push. And let's not forget, this isn't just about one game or one moment. It's about the beginning of something bigger. The Browns have been patient, they've made smart moves in the offseason, and now they've got a quarterback who's not just talented but also has the mindset and style to elevate the entire team. The fans are hungry for success, and Shedeur Sanders is fueling that fire. Every pass, every play, every game will be watched closely, but what's clear now is that Cleveland has a new franchise face, and he's making sure everyone knows it. As we look toward the future, it's exciting to imagine what's possible. The Browns could be on the cusp of something special, and Sanders' arrival is the spark that could ignite a new era. With his fearless attitude, his style that blends legacy and modernity, and his undeniable talent, Cleveland fans have every reason to believe that brighter days are ahead. The AFC North better watch out because the Browns are coming, and they're bringing a quarterback who's not just here to play, he's here to dominate. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Cleveland Browns news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. So Browns fans, what do you think about all this? Are you fired up about Shedeur Sanders and what he's bringing to Cleveland? Do you believe he's the QB who can lead us back to the playoffs and beyond? Drop your thoughts in the comments below because your opinion matters so much to us and to the Cleveland Browns organization. We want to hear your take on his debut, his style, and what you think he can accomplish in the coming seasons. Remember, this is just the beginning, and I'll be back soon with more updates, more news, and more reasons to believe in the Browns. Stay tuned, keep the faith, and let's get ready for what's next, because Cleveland is on the rise, and Shedeur Sanders is leading the charge.